ya mambo ya kazi, mimi huyo nishaitisha taxi. Kuna kitu kwenye hewa tonight. Haya basi, tunaenda wapi party kwa nani? Kuna drinks ama nipite maskani? Kata shika kata duka tonight. Location iko set, zinga ziko check, madem na maboy wamekuja kuflex. DJ yako fresh, mapedi wanasema hadi tumeshapona ni time ya kuplay. Kula tatu, kula tatu. Tukicheza game ya poker, kula tatu. Tunalishwa tatu juu ya joka. Kula tukina makeki, kula tatu. Tunajisi blengi, kabisa na kahatu. Akemi kula tatu, kula tatu. Kula tatu, kula tatu. Basi nicheze nawe, karibu sinicheki toka mbali. Hatujuani but tonight it could be my bae. Songa nami hivyo nimekubali. Hata kama ni mara ya kwanza sisi kuonana, usiogope nipe macho yako ana kwa ana. I think I'm falling for you just a little. Hata kama ni mara ya kwanza sisi kuonana, usiogope nipe macho yako ana kwa ana. Hata kama ni mara ya kwanza sisi kuonana, usiogope nipe macho yako ana kwa ana. Ngoma zalia na mimi nataka kucheza, kucha kuchwa nishazoea kesha. Sakata rumba, achilia presha, tutacheza hata kama tuna pesa. Ngoma zalia na mimi nataka kucheza, kucha kuchwa nishazoea kesha. Sakata rumba, achilia presha, hatujui kama tutaonana tena. Kunja mifupa, kaza mshipi na tuzikwende, tukizunguka kaende, teremka, kata kiuno, jionyeshe, inuka.
Goredi. Inaanza sana ngine mpya nenda kutoka inaitwa Strap Over the Rest. Goredi. Wana vile wasala na pepe. Yeah, ndakawaswa wende jamba. Goredi. Ai, ndamwambia Strap Over the Rest. Yeah.
Fanya vile utafanya.
Julie Strap Over the Rest. Yeah. Street imejaja dili, pick your left. Ay, guna mejaza wino hadi kwa neck. Ay, foot kwa keja trapping, mini kwa fed. Ay, shaklo duambe neba lita fence. Ay, lungu lipiga leaning ndoka kwa bed. Ay, roho chafu, squeeze upo kana send. Watu wakwe na makali, mimi dine na kushika makali. Budi na kusonda, squeeze na songa tuka mlani. Na tena vile wasonga mbele, budi zeni mikelele. Vile nilikuwa mdozi kama Salome kiwa matembe. Vile come from town like Kini klima kali. Story like this, vile kutana pen, hangalikuwa legit. Jengilikuwa ina dance. So ili pili mechora, vile chiponda chotwa. Kukonga mnachora, vile rudia tatongwa. Nikijua hapa ni tapas, I spike up the liquor. Hapa bado nikizama.
Vile la bamba, polisi wana kubaya. Ni wako ni mahanja, mami sina kubaya. Kosea unite hansa, usikizo ni hekaya. Felicia na Lisa, kikono mimi liwa akwaya. Tulikuwa na Pamela, shule moja ndani ya kwaya. Sikuizi na meza mara moja utakwaya. Anatingia sana flash, tami hana taya. Hakuna kila kitu hana gani. Mtoto wa kijwa KU, mekata. Hakuna kama somo KU, mekata. Unapeleka mtoi fast ya introduction. Baada ya wiki mbili ashajua ni production. Ndovu ni cool, kabidi wanijue. Kaftanera, lavuka unatoa kwa meza. Ukiuliza wai na lenga. Mbona, sijicho chini ni vanilla. Ukitaka unaweza nita Mandela. Ati nini? Na ukidai twende drive kwa keja. Kididai hivyo napenda. Ati
napenda supa mauru gogo neza ngoa supu dunga dera na mahaga pia usonga gogo kani kidogo na kutoka kubonga cheza na hiyo kidogo kilimba singanigia cheza na hiyo kitu sezi goya sezi pia kisikia biaka matabanda ni debazu kuna jani doe jusi dera ni wakanzu kame dunga dera itabidi nduge kanzu bazenga na dera lafu gona twak kwa meza ukiuliza wai na lenga mbona sijicho chini fadhela pia ukitakoneza nita Mandela ati nini dai twende try kwa keja kidi dai hivyo napenda ati uhuru luku wacha kidukulu lafu kidali kupiga maboko pale inadoro unajizana kimoto genge na wakesa bila pena magoto maloko ziko magoto madiva zimekudina
So hi guys, I'm hanging out with a beautiful lady who goes by the name.
You can call me Sheila, you can call me Kwambokes, baby, your captain of good vibes, and of course, yes, Ra.
From books, let's talk about Industry Night.
Yeah. All right, so Industry Night is a platform that I set up, or we set up about 8 years ago with the aim of, putting on Kenyan music. Kenny tunataka wase wa stand for Kenyan music, historia. Like, what's your name? Bansi. Like, can you imagine a Kenyan artist having a Kenyan night in Nigeria? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Calligraph going and shutting down a concert at the Wizkid is his opening act? Can you imagine a show like that? Or in Jamaica, or in Tanzania, at the Diamond is opening for Nyashinsky? It's impossible. But this happens in our country all the time. And it's not that I don't appreciate, music from other countries. I do. But I don't want to appreciate it more than I appreciate myself. We've already done that with colonialism. I even speak like the colonialists. My name is even the colonialist name. So without sounding so philosophical, the reason we set up Industry Night is so that we can appreciate our own, we can celebrate our own. I think the vibes that you experienced tonight, Bansi, were all about, Kenyan music. Nasidli uliji enjoy? Kabisa. Why don't we have more of this every weekend? Why, even this weekend as we're speaking, there are like maybe 4 Nigerian gigs and one, I'm a piano, so it's not bad. But if we start with our own, we'll be able to even take our own international. Yeah. And that's why we have it.
Do you feel like over the years that Industry Night has grown from how it started? Yeah,
absolutely. We've grown. Our artists have grown. Our work is to facilitate, and I think that's one thing that artists don't, or maybe the masses don't understand. It's not even about the event. Once we identify talent for the month, we take them through a workshop to be able to teach them skills about the industry, the business of music. And then this is now the pro, then we invite people to experience it. So we could just stop at artist workshops, but we want the masses to also appreciate, the music, and not in a setting where it's like a by the way, it is the way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So it is growing, and I feel like today is a testament to just how big we are getting. And we're hopeful that by December, hopefully, and you can see we upheld COVID protocols. We didn't fill the place up. We made sure that everybody was able to have a good time. We were worried that, a lot of people would show up and then it would pack. So we had to be responsible enough to end sale of tickets early. But yeah, so we're looking to do bigger events, of course, with Ministry of Health in mind. Yeah.
What would you say has been your biggest challenge in setting up this event? A challenge that came to you like, I don't want to do this anymore.
There's always challenges, but we don't do this because of, the success. We do it because of the challenges. We like the challenges because we like to come up with solutions for them. So there's always a challenge when you're doing an event. So many demons creep up. But look at the event. We did, I think everybody did astoundingly well, from the staff to the hostesses, to the people on stage, to, everything was perfect. The setup, Valentine's did a good job, Vibes Radio. So the media also came through, the audience enjoyed themselves. So I think everything came together eventually.
So what do you look at before you decide that these are the artists who are going to be on the lineup?
So we actually, there's a lot of things that we look at. We don't only look at someone who has good music. We also try to project, like, is this an artist who is going to continue, investing in themselves, or is this an artist who, if they don't have hits, then they leave? And these are the ones who have proved to us they've been consistent. And you, from the pedigree that you saw on stage, these are people who've been working even during the pandemic, releasing hits. So the only thing that they haven't been doing is stage performance and also learning more about the business of music. And so we catered for those two things with our workshop, and then we also give them a stage to perform at. So I think, that's our criteria. Going into the next one, we also look at, we ask the public to let us know which are some of the artists that they're looking at. But as we're speaking right now, we already know who's there for October, we already know who's there for November, and we already know who's performing in December.
Interesting. So what would you say to people who don't know what Industry Night is about?
All I'll tell you is, if you want to have a bash where, like, you're like, there's no moment where you're feeling like, okay, I need to do something. Everything is catered to you, from the vibe. There's good food, there's great drinks, there's, the weather today was amazing. It was amazing, like, God came through, and the setup is amazing, the sound is amazing. I want to shout out Homeboys for, #1 A+ sound. Just come catch a vibe and celebrate with your peeps.
Just let me know. We push infinity, the pedal to the floor. Hey, that's my single, that's my single, that's my single. Oh shit. Watch out, my Swahili, Nairobi, that's my lingo. Wapi nduru ya Kahush wewe. Wasechi. Tuanze tuli. Hey. Manzo. For me, do your brother, let me know. Location to me, take it, me no cool. Kuwa beba, na ma stingo. That's my stingo, that's my stingo, that's my stingo. For me, do your brother, let me know. Okay. Location to me, take it, me no cool, my love, okay. Kuwa beba, na ma stingo. That's my stingo, that's my stingo, that's my stingo. Baby classic kama Odijo. Mali sofi kiru what's the show? Hili kali kama Odijo. Curry baby tabeli umemeza tropical. Mastingo na piga muno Iggy Odijo. After us you piga party, after party stop. Akiwa front kama hadis mwambia back it up. Inter shot ya Kingali had you Johnny. Top it off, like imagine you see Blacky bro. Kaki logo ya Konyaki bado tuko strong. Tuko on, kaki mwakia wezi tani. Hey. Ati come on channel, can just let me know. They push infinity, the pedal to the floor. That's my stingo, yeah my stingo. Watch out my Swahili, Nairobi, this my lingo. Thank you so much. Nawapenda, wote.